YouTube. So today we're going to talk about the history of beauty standards. How did they change throughout the years? How did they vary throughout the different countries? And how did they originate? You might think that beauty standard is something that came recently, not a long time ago, but it's actually wrong. Men and women always try to follow the beauty standard in terms of physical appearance. There have always been expectations made by the society of what we should look like. And if you think to yourself, do you actually follow the beauty standards because you think they're pretty? Or you follow them because the society thinks it's pretty, so you want to make yourself attractive? So how do they vary through different countries? While in Western countries, it is more popular to tan yourself and to make your skin darker. In Asian countries, it is actually the opposite. Women and men use special products to lighten up their skin. Another good example is feet binding in China. Women would wear special shoes from the young age to fit in with the beauty standards. This tradition was never followed by any other countries except for China, and the reason behind it is that the men found it attractive when women had small feet. And if you think to yourself, why would a woman ever want to bind her feet herself? In Ndebele, South Africa, women wear special neck rings to make their necks longer, and the reason behind it is actually the same as in China, because men find it attractive and women do that to fit in with the beauty standards. So how did the beauty standards change throughout the years? In ancient Egypt, the ideal woman was described as having slender, narrow shoulders, high waist, and symmetrical face, while in ancient Greece, during this time period, the ideal woman was plump, full-bodied, and light-skinned. The Han Dynasty, around 206 BC, the ideal woman had a slim waist, pale skin, large eyes, and small feet. Contrasted with the Italian Renaissance, in this era, the beauty ideal for women was described as having an ample bosom, rounded stomach, full hips, and fair skin. In 1700s, we were introduced to Aphrodite. She had full hips, a little bit of fat, and she was actually a goddess of beauty, love, and lust. In Victorian England, women were beautiful if they were desirably plump, full-figured, and had a cinched waist. Corsets helped with keeping in that look. In 1920s, in this time of period, women had a flat-chested, downplayed waist, short bob hairstyle, and a boyish figure. While in the golden age of Hollywood, Marilyn Monroe was considered as the new beauty standard. Curves, hourglass figures, large breasts, and slim waist. In the 60s, the women wore willowy thin, long slim legs, and adolescent physiques. Now, in the supermodel era, the women were athletic, felt by curvy, tall, with toned arms. Beauty standards for women include a flat stomach with what we call slim thick, large breasts and butt, but still a thigh gap. So in conclusion, what I want to say is that, did you notice how back in the olden days, the beauty standards were more focused on natural beauty, while right now, the beauty standards are more harder to keep up with because they're just unrealistic. Having flat stomach, no acne, no scars. It is really hard to find a woman that has all of the features. And the worst part is that the society thinks that everyone has to have flat stomachs and thigh gaps, and if you don't, you are considered as abnormal or ugly. As a bonus, I wanted to add that the other day when I went to the art gallery, I saw that most of the paintings from 18th and 19th century, beautiful women were portrayed as really curvy. So I was inspired to make this project to see and present to people how the beauty standards drastically changed. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.